turn. Steve, we're live.
All right, being that it is 7:04, we're gonna call the town board meeting to order. The fire exits are outside the door and down at each end of the hall, and there's a defibrillator across the hall if someone needs it. We will start with the pledge of allegiance to the flag and a moment of silence for all deceased residents of Hamlin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Would the clerk please call the roll?
Robot.
Here.
Mail. Here. Boko.
Here.
Jaeger.
Here.
Buzz.
Here. Now we're in the public forum. If anybody wants to talk, we ask that they go up to the podium and talk to the whole board, not just one person, and try to keep it underneath 5 minutes, but we will see. And if you want it verbatim or whatever, you need to have it in writing and give it to our clerk. Otherwise, she'll just take what we thought was said. All right, and you got to state your name and your address.
Name's Gary Goodwin, 30 Hidden Creek Lane. I got a problem with that guy sitting over there, Mike German. He's been rude, he acts like a clown when you talk to him. I had a little strip along the road that needed to be fixed. And he came and he talked.
Can we do it with just, no, I'm not fine.
Oh,
Just,
does anyone want to take a look at the
please,
picture
no,
of that?
you can show him to him, but please know his name if you say something, say like the highway department or the town. Do that call personal.
Let's see, that's what the lawn looks like. I redid
Okay,
it last
continue,
year.
sir, sorry.
I redid the whole thing last year, tore it all up. And then the highway department come in and they just did a little strip along the side, and I called them up and I said, are you gonna fix it? And they said, yeah, in about a week or two. So he skipped me and went to the next person. So I called him up and he said, I said, why did you skip me? And he's acting that way again. And just went, he said, I'll be over there in a day or two. So a week passed, he didn't come. I called him, he said, I'll be over. So then he come over, and I forget exactly what he did, but as you can see, there's a big space that's all tore up now. And then he brought in some dirt that had nails in it, and washers and glass, and a lot of clay. And he put some green stuff down with no grass seed in it. And that's what came up. And I expect him to come back and put the same kind of grass seed that I got, and to take the stuff that's in there with nails and glass and stuff like that, I'm gonna take that out and put good dirt in there so I could, get my lawn back. That's it.
Okay. Was there, you had said on the phone message, you had other things. Is there anything else besides your lawn?
Oh, yeah, I tried to contact the ethics committee 3 times and nobody's getting back to me on that.
I know they had a death on the committee.
Oh,
One of the people died. One of the other woman's sister is sick down in, I forget, another state south of here.
oh,
I have contacted them, but like I say, we are going to, there's a little upheaval in our committee right now. We are going to appoint a new person this fall. It's the head of the committee now, whose sister is sick. I was told to just hold off. We're gonna appoint, they're gonna come to us, the town board will appoint another person on the ethics board this fall. They are, like I said, they've had some personal issues right now. I said one of them passed away and another one has a sick, very sick relative, and that could be part of the reason why they're not getting back in touch with you. I did contact them, like I said, and they're gonna come to this board and within a month or so right now. A lot of stuff is going on in their personal lives, and
No,
I will talk to them again that you addressed this.
Thank you.
Can I just ask, I guess, I'm not sure I understand everything. So the highway department did some work and they messed
Yeah,
up
they're
your lawn a
terrible.
little bit,
Yeah,
and
they're-
then you just wanted your lawn fixed?
Right.
Okay.
That's
It
it.
was plow damage.
Oh, it was from plowing?
It was from
Okay.
snow plowing.
It was only a little bit, but then they just tore the whole thing up. There's no respect from him or anything. Terrible.
Mike, do you have anything to add from the highway department perspective, or no?
We've talked about this so many times. We did plow damage. Mr. Goodwin wanted the front yard repaired. Told him we needed screen topsoil, which takes time in the spring for it to dry, to be able to screen it, to be able to put it down and do small repairs. He insisted he wanted it fixed now.
No, that's not true.
We went over with
He's got an
unscreened,
excuse for everything. He's got an excuse for everything.
Let him talk.
we went over with unscreened topsoil, the Bobcat and the Rack Hound, which takes the racks out. We went back over, we picked the small racks out, we never found any glass, we've never found any debris. We seeded it, we let it dry, we re-raked it, we reseeded it, we hydro-seeded it. I have all the pictures of how it's progressed. There's nothing more we can do. We cannot make the grass color match.
They didn't put no grass seed down. I was there. I'm the homeowner. I called Mr. Bassett, and I told him that they didn't put any grass seed down. They put the green stuff down very sparingly, but he should have never put the stones. I still got the stones at home and some nails and some washers and stuff. It's very terrible soil. As he said, he should have waited and brought a good topsoil, not that stuff that you get from the junk that you cover. I don't know where he got it from, but it's not good soil.
Right now, grass seed is not gonna grow right now in the middle of summer unless you're out there watering it every day and stuff. I would say that maybe hold off for a month or two and then try, maybe not right now in the middle of summer, try to get a brand new lawn going. Can we hold off for a month or so and then come over and revisit this issue?
How about a month?
Let it get a little cold, at least a good month to get some more rainy weather and
But I water it.
not 90-degree weather every day.
I don't mind watering. I got a friend that just did some grass seed and it's growing good. He's watering every day. It'll work if you do it now. I'll water it. I don't mind what. I watered this grass seed, but it didn't do any good.
Like I said, I'll go over and look at your lawn with the highway superintendent tomorrow or the next day, whatever. No, what's tomorrow, Thursday? And then I'll come and talk to you and we'll see what we're gonna do then, okay?
Okay.
I'll come over with him and look at your lawn and then I'll go and have a talk with you and I will talk to you and see what we're gonna do, what the town's gonna do.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Bye.
Do you want your photos?
Do you want these photos back?
Now you can keep them.
Okay.
Thank you.
Anybody else from the public? Okay, being there's no other else, we're gonna close the public forum. Requesting town board resolution to approve the regular town board meeting minutes of July 11th, 2022.
So moved.
Second. Hurlbut,
Yes.
Mail,
Yes.
Vocal,
Is that
you
a
were
regular
there.
meeting?
Yeah, you were
Yeah.
there.
It was a regular meeting.
Yes.
Yeager,
Yes.
Buzz.
Yes. Okay, forgot about the special.
Yeah, do you wanna add that on?
Yes, we are going to add on requesting town board resolution to approve the special town board meeting minutes of July calendar is
18?
18.
Yeah, July 18th, right here.
I make a motion.
I'll second.
Hurlbut,
Yes.
Mail,
Yes.
Volko,
Abstain.
Jaeger,
Abstain.
and Buzz.
Yes. Requesting town board resolution to approve the payment of bills from their respective funds.
So moved.
Second.
Hurlbut,
Yes.
Mail,
Yes.
Volko,
Yes.
Jaeger,
Yes.
Buzz.
Yes. Our next two resolutions, 7 and 8, are for the Lake Shore Sewer District number 2, which is down by the Beechwood area. We did not get it in the paper in time, is why we have to do it. I'm just explaining so if anybody watches this thing, they can see why we're doing it a second time. But we will this time, and that's all. I just didn't get the paper in time for it, so we're gonna just redo that, and then we'll be good. And I'm going to I'm not gonna read the whole thing, we're just put it verbatim to what's written on here. So number 7, resolution of negative declaration of environmental significance. This is our seeker. And therefore be it resolved by Town Board Monroe County that the adoption of this resolution does find and determine that the formation of Lake Shore Sanitary Sewer District is a type 2 action, an action deemed not to have any adverse environmental impacts, that the formation of Lake Shore Sanitary Sewer District may proceed without further regard to the provisions of seeker.
So moved.
Second.
Hurlbut,
Yes.
Mail,
Yes.
Volko,
Yes.
Jaeger,
Yes.
Buzz.
Yes. Number 8 also, we got all the addresses and everything of the people down there, so we're gonna skip through some of it. Not gonna read out every address and all that. Number 8, requesting town board resolution to form the Hamlin Lake Shore Sewer District number 2 Beechwood area. Whereas the town board of Hamlin, Monroe County, New York, and the town law number 209 having held a public meeting held at Hamlin Town Hall on May 5th, 2022 for the establishment of a sewer district in said town to be bounded and described as follows. Like I said, I'm not gonna read up all the addresses. Whereas the town board of Hamlin has determined that the notice of hearing was published and posted as required by law. And whereas the town board of Hamlin has determined that all the property and property owners within the proposed district or extension are benefited. Thereby, whereas the town board of Hamlin, Monroe County, New York has determined that all the property and property owners who benefited are included within the limits of the proposed district or extension. And whereas the town board of Hamlin, Monroe County, New York has determined that the establishment or extension of such district is in the public interest. Now therefore be it resolved by the town board of the town of Hamlin, Monroe County, New York, hereby establish the Lake Shore Sewer District number 2, the boundaries shall be finally determined in construction of the improvement of providing of the service therein, which resolution shall be subject to a permissive referendum in a manner provided by New York State Town Law, Article 7.
So moved.
Second.
Hurlbut,
Yes.
Mail,
Yes.
Volko,
Yes.
Jaeger,
Yes.
Buzz.
Yes. Number 9, requesting town board resolution for the purchase of one 1999 Dynapack rubber tire roller model number CP-132, serial number 216-20295 from Caesar's Equipment, 612 Calvert Street, Rome, New York, for the sum of $9,800. Money to be used from account number DA 5130.20. Discussion on this. This just came in today again, so I didn't. But I am going to ask. It was underneath 20,000, so we did not have to go out to the written bid. Our highway superintendent did get other quotes. So before we accept this, I would like to ask him here in public meeting to, what were the other quotes that we know this was the low bid or lowest quote?
So So that machine, as it says, is a 99. The two nearest things I could find also at dealers was a 2009 with lower hours, and that was 37,900, and a 2012 with the same hours for $25,750.
Yeah, big difference.
What was the second price again?
25,750.
How many hours has this machine got on it, Mike?
2,520. It has relatively low hours, but they're kind of, you either find them older or newer. You don't really find them that way. This is the same model as the County of Monroe has had. They've had two of them they probably bought them brand new. One of them is still in their fleet. So we know that they're a proven machine. And there's only 3 of them in the county. The town of Ogden owns 1. The County of Monroe owns 2. And when we're chipstoning the roads, we need them, and they're actually the way we're supposed to true and level the roads with the grader for the right compaction.
What have we done in the past?
We use the counties, so you're subject, everybody uses the counties. So all of Monroe County is trying to chipstone roads, and you're subject to everyone else's schedule. So if you have a small town job, you can get a truck from the vendor, you can get the machine, but you can't always get a roller. So you're locked into other people's schedules. And this would more than likely be something that's rented out to the county because they pay for these machines. So if this machine goes to the town of Parma, we're collecting the money for this machine operating.
And you can also collect, when we do our own roads, you'll be collecting money from the county for our own roads also. Because we can rent the machine out to the county.
How often would we be using it for our roads per year?
We probably 4 days a year.
I've been rents theirs out for at least for weeks. I didn't see their machine a lot during the summer because all the other towns are borrowing it, so they make thousands of dollars a year from the county renting their machine out also. So.
Is that what you plan to do, rent it out?
Yeah. I mean, that's what all our equipment is on the Monroe County inventory, so every municipality can look and see what we have and utilize it.
Based on availability, right? We would be priority.
Oh, yes. Yeah, we always have the right to say yes or no.
You have the money in your budget?
Yep.
I would say so. I mean, I would go for it. I mean,
So moved.
Yeah.
Second,
Hurlbut,
Yes.
Mail,
yes.
Boco, Yeager.
Yes.
Buzz.
Yes.
Good deal.
People make money on it.
Yeah, that is good.
Kind of know where.
Is there any discussion for the board? Anybody has any discussion items?
I just have a question, if you've heard anything from the county as far as like a speed check sign
Yes.
that was discussed in the last meeting?
Yes, the police have it right now. We went to the police department. They have it, I actually passed it today. When I was making a delivery, it's in Gates or something right now, set up. They actually have one, but it's set up right now, and they will bring it out here as soon as it is available.
Okay.
Just one of those white trailers that they
Yeah.
Yeah, it just
And Rockport has one now.
Links the
Right,
speed
in
or
the
whatever.
village.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hilton has one now also.
Yeah, they've had one for quite a while.
Yeah.
That's a good
but
idea.
we talked to the police because it actually says police on their machine, so we are on their list.
Okay.
Okay.
Was that, I had sent you an email, I had asked Jackie about it, and she
Yes.
was gonna ask the police?
Yes, we both did, yeah.
Oh, well, I was gonna say,
Yeah, we
should I
both.
send her an email and say, don't, like,
No,
spend any time on this?
no,
if you already did?
she contacted me too. We saw, and then she sent me an email too and asked me when or whatever we would like it, where we would like it set up or whatever. And I So we'll probably here at the town hall facing north. Or you can make it face south too, but at least it will be on our town hall property, because a lot of times you see the motorcycles or whatever heading from north, coming up through town towards red light doing wheelies, so.
Yeah, yep. Good idea.
Any other discussion?
I have just something to add. For those that are liaisons to the fire departments and some of those groups, Colleen sends out a reminder for the newsletter every month, and we don't really get anything, and then we find out that they had a chicken barbecue or.
I made, at the last fire commissioners meeting, they always approve fundraisers or what's happening at every department. And they've had discussion about bringing it up monthly or, 3 months ahead of time. And I reiterated again, I said, if you can, let the town clerk know, we'd be happy to post it on our website and Facebook page to help with that.
Yeah, I just feel bad when something happens, oh, we didn't know about that,
So
and
I've
it
said
doesn't get in the newsletter.
Many times.
Okay.
And there's, every district has got a department head there, because they're giving reports. So I don't know, I've said it quite often,
Okay,
but
Well,
yeah,
thank you.
reminded them
yeah,
that we could post it, so.
And hopefully our webpage will be up shortly. I did sign the check, which you guys, the town board was signing, you saw that we did a down payment on our new website, so.
Yeah, I actually.
It's gonna be 4 to 6 weeks before it's up and running.
So if it's $4,000, why did we approve $12,000 for the website?
It may not go even close to 10. We don't know it may go up some depending on what the departments want to put out.
Well, we always have a learning curve, right, with anything new. So dependent on that is how many hours we'll have budgeted and paid for any kind of teaching and training along the way. There'll be some maintenance, upkeep as they work with each department to kind of go through posting and transition the site from them managing it back to each department head. And there's always the $300 hosting fee that we will have every year, and any kind of security maintenance will come out of that.
So you don't think it'll be $12,000? I mean, that's.
We don't think it will be.
We're only talking half a year, right? I mean, 3 months, so who can really say? I mean,
Do you think it'll be close to $12,000 just for 3 months of the year?
no, well,
This is startup cost.
this is startup costs, Jennifer, so
So
you
like-
have your $4,000 to build the website, take everything that we have,
Right.
transition it into another computer language, and then get everything tied in. So it has the basic functions that each department has asked for. After that time, they build this website, they stick it out there. Now, all the department heads have to go in and update and keep their information current, right? Except this is a brand new system. Nobody knows what to do or how
There's
to
gonna be
do
some
it.
teaching.
Or how to even make sure that happens. So that's an individual plan. Now, Patty Jo may be brilliant at computers and know what she's doing, and she gets it in 20 minutes. Mike might take 40 minutes. You don't know. So it's very hard to
There's gonna
say
be
to
individual
you
teaching.
that it's going to be a certain cost, because it's really going to be dependent on the comfort level of every department. Because I think half the battle with the current website is that there is no comfort level, which means there is no department updating their websites, the information's out of date, and that's what we want to get away from as a town.
So don't they push it to CE Tech now, right, to make
No.
updates
No.
or no?
No, each department is responsible for their own updates. CE Tech has nothing to do with the website.
Okay, so nobody's been updating their, websites.
Well, nobody has really access.
The only people who have access to our website we have right now is Katie, Joe, and Colleen,
And Lindsay,
Lindsay.
Oh, so no one has access.
No, nobody has
and not
access.
even you, cause
I
Eric
don't
would
even have access,
do
no.
stuff, and we haven't set him up yet either. Now, if we're learning and then we realize, oh, we need this.
You can always pick up the phone and call them.
Okay, but would that be an extra cost then if I say, we need this?
That's what this extra cost is, that's why we're seeing possibly 12,000, this extra cost is gonna be some of the training, they're gonna be training each
Getting
department how to use
everybody up to
it.
speed.
Some of that 12,000 is their hourly cost, their labor cost to help all of our departments get up to speed in using this.
And going forward, we know there's a $300 hosting fee. We know there's $1,000 over the next year for security maintenance fees. And we know that we're gonna have to budget a small amount for those. Oh my goodness, I have no idea. I have to do something different. I've never done it before. I need somebody to help me get through it this first time. Those are going to be built-in budget dollars. Because I don't wanna fall into the trap of, we have a system, we pay for it, we don't know how to use it, and we're not using it to the full advantage. My own personal opinion.
They're gonna roll it out, they sent us a note, they're gonna roll it out, and everybody's gonna be able to see a mock version of it before we even get real into it. They'll take a lot of the information, roll it out, and show all the departments what it could be, and then we can give our opinion and stuff. Any other questions? I have no discussion either, so being that it is 7:32, I want to request a town board resolution to go into executive session for a personnel issue.
So moved.
Second,
Hurlbut,
yes.
Mail.
Yes.
Volko,
Yes.
Jaeger,
Yes.
Baz.
Yes.
Would you like me to copy?